The calm that reigns in the concert venue comes as a surprise to me when I arrive at the meeting point. The place is almost empty. Only a few people are hanging out near the bar. I get the impression that this is the usual calm before the music warms up and makes the bodies shake. My gaze lingers on the large empty stage, and I wonder what it must feel like to stand there, in front of a crowd of excited fans, with the screams, the faces filled with admiration. I can almost picture myself there. It must be exhilarating. But right now, I'm just a simple audience member who arrived a little early and is waiting for her friend. Speaking of which, where the heck is Matt? He should have been here by now. I should have known he'd be late. After all, I do work with him at Carter Corp, and I've never seen him arrive on time once. However, this little lack of punctuality hasn't stopped us from getting along nicely and even becoming friends. Matt is nice, and he's got a lot of charisma, as Lisa, Carter Corp's switchboard operator, often points out to me. That girl is awesome. I never would have thought it possible to bond so quickly with someone, but she's actually become my confidant. But back to Matt. A real babe magnet. Way too flirty and way too sexy. However, his charm doesn't work on me. Maybe because I'm starting to know him pretty well? Our relationship boils down to friendship, which is not so bad considering that he occupies the cubicle next to mine in Carter Corp's huge open space work area. It was thanks to Matt that I got a ticket for the concert tonight. I'm not familiar with the band, the Nightmareden, but Matt swears they're about to blow up and that I should be paying close attention to them. To get me to come with him, he told me the story of how they met, when they were all in high school, then how he watched them evolve as a band over the years, graduating from rehearsals in old garages to concerts in real venues, like the one tonight. I admit that when my work buddy asked me to come with him, I hesitated, because I was afraid I'd end up all alone tonight. Since Matt is friends with the band, I was afraid he would ditch me to go out with them after the show. But my social life is non-existent at the moment, so I eventually caved. And so that is how I now find myself hanging around in an empty concert venue, waiting for Matt to be gracious enough to show up. If he doesn't walk through those doors in the next 5 minutes, he's never going to hear the end of it.